Starting up a business can be very intimidating, especially if you're not financially stable and able to create, stabilize, and maintain the kind of company you vision yourself being a leader of. On this video you'll find a list of business ideas for 2020, but do not for a second think that we've listed them all. Who knows, your next venture might come to you after you've digested our ideas. Remember, oftentimes, collaboration sparks innovation. Your next startup is right around the corner. Car-associated business ideas. Rideshare driver. This is where companies like Uber and Lyft come in. You may not be as successful if you try to start your own rideshare driving service, but you can definitely get a group of people together and lead them in the ride-sharing business. Then again, you can do anything you set your mind to. Snowplow services. If you currently live in New England, or another area of the world that frequently sees snow, you might want to consider cashing in on the awful weather patterns. Snowplow services are a great way to take the lead during the winter months. Sure, many independent freelance drivers will hit the road and get paid house by house, but what if you created a service geared towards snowplowing? You could make a good living during those months off a high hourly wage. Used car leasing. New car leasing has been a thing for quite some time now, but has anyone thought about starting a used car leasing business? The rates would be much more affordable, and people wouldn't be as worried about constantly getting a new car every 3 to 5 years. Creative business ideas. eBay selling. eBay selling can be a super easy and convenient way to sell your crafts, handmade jewelry, and other small trinkets. If you know how to create fun little pieces that people would enjoy looking at, head over to eBay, make an account, and start making money. Floral shop. Florists don't seem to be going out of style just yet, especially considering they're in high demand for weddings, special events, and funeral services. We do have one bit of advice you should take though: if you're looking to open a florist shop, put it in a high demand area, not in a part of town that's tucked away where no one can see. Make it known that you're open for business. Furniture making. Most woodworking careers start in the garage or basement, but that's not a bad thing. At first, you'll be working approximately 10 hours a week, likely on the weekends, but if you know what you're doing and you're crafting handmade, quality furniture, this gig may become a full-time job in no time. Graphic designer. Graphic designing is very competitive in today's day, however, everyone that is a graphic designer has their own twist to the show that they run. If you do plan to take this idea into account, use marketing as your kill tactic. Get your name out there and make it as flashy as you can. Online game. Believe it or not, a lot of the big game creators are not big until they're discovered, and discover usually only happens when you create a successful game and get tons of downloads after you release it. Start working on your gaming ideas, and if you have one that seems to be successful, develop it, release it, and see where it takes you. The big companies could be signing soon enough. Podcasting. Podcasting does have a rough starting point, and you will have a hard time finding funding in the beginning to keep it going. Nobody really ever notices that until they're already in it. But if you develop a good following over a short amount of time, you'll be in the clear, then, you'll be able to sell advertising, and your revenue will build from there. Scrapbooking. This type of business is based solely on creativity. Because it's technically a hobby, you can find different routes to bring in revenue, either by selling supplies or by teaching prospective scrapbookers how to do a good job with their projects. Handmade business. It used to be that handmade items could only be found at flea markets and novelty shops. Now these handmade titans are choosing to become online craftpreneurs. If you're good with your hands and have a knack for handmade items, this just may be the best route to take. Line holder business. Believe it or not, people in long lines usually do not have a problem paying a few bucks to have someone stand in line for them. Best way to do this is to get a few t-shirts, a reliable crew, and a special events or release calendar. Go to places where you know long lines exist. Once you get close to the user's destination, give them a simple text message and have them return to their spot. Low overhead with great potential. Dog and kid business ideas. Daycare service. If you want to see your business almost 100% successful, start up a daycare service. People are having kids left and right, and they want to continue to work, so where else are the children supposed to go during the day? A daycare. You do need to constantly keep up with mandatory safety and licensing terms and conditions, so be aware that there will be a lot of legalities on the line here. Dog walking service. Dogs need to be walked every single day. And when dog owners aren't around or home all the time to do the job, they need to hire a dog walker. It sounds easy, but honestly, once you get your name out there, you'd be surprised at how many clients will reach out to you in need of your services. Pet grooming. Location is key with this business, just like it was with the floral shop. You need to be seen in order to be successful. However, the type of pet grooming service you offer can definitely vary. We suggest leaning towards a storefront one, or an at-home visit one. Either or will do the trick. Pet sitting. If you enjoy being around animals, this is the business startup you're looking for. You get to spend time with the pets, feed them, walk them if necessary, and play with them. It's honestly a fun gig, and you don't have to deal with the public besides the pet's owners, of course. Fashion business ideas. Alterations seamstress. This may start out as a part-time thing, but the gig may become full-time in no time. Start by telling your friends and family about your business startup and ask them to spread the word. And, a word of advice? Always provide estimates on how long the alteration will take and factor in the supplies you'll need to use so that you don't cut yourself short on cash. Clothing boutique. If you've never done it before, this can be a challenging idea to move forward with. Remember, foot traffic is key. If you don't have a lot of people entering your store, you're not going to have a steady income. Also, if things in the boutique aren't necessarily selling, mark down your prices to get rid of them and make room for newer, better items. Jewelry, clock, watch repair. It may not be the biggest business on the market, but places like this need to be more easily accessible. Tons of shops that repair jewelry, clocks, and watches are shipping these goods around the world after they've been fixed, mainly because shops like this don't exist anymore. It wouldn't kill the world to place a few more of these here and there. Trend analyst. Have an eye for fashion? Do you feel analytical and enjoy pattern spotting? Becoming a trend analyst can be a great way to help industries spot their next move while giving you enjoyable patterns to spot and puzzle to solve. Food and beverage business ideas. Bakery. Starting up a bakery can be a bit challenging, but that's why you need to go out and gather your customers by approaching other businesses, restaurants, stores, and caterers. Try and pick up customers that will need you to make baked goods on a regular or semi-regular basis. Coffee bar, tea salon. Places that serve coffee and tea, like Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, have a huge client base that they serve daily. However, a lot of people would rather go to a mom-and-pop shop, per se, than a chain breakfast joint. The main reason behind this is due to the fact that the coffee and tea offered in independent shops is tastier and of higher quality. Food delivery service. Uber Eats and Diner Dash are taking off, and they were only released recently. You can start your own food delivery service, too, and develop an application to go along with it if you find it fitting. Your food delivery service can cover fast food delivery, restaurant delivery, or grocery delivery. Sometimes services offer all of the above. Ice cream shop. Don't go too crazy with your ice cream mashups and recipes in the beginning. Start simple and work your way up. Make sure to put the place in an easy-to-spot area so that you get a great customer base right from the start. Once revenue is consistent, you can make the necessary adjustments to grow your business. Meal preparation service. If you're on a strict time schedule due to work, or you're not so capable of cooking meals every night of the week, a meal preparation service is the right company to lean on to get great meals to eat. This area of business is growing, and if you want in on the action, you might want to jump in before it's too late and there are too many around. Sandwich shop. Sandwich shops can be found almost anywhere, but you can create a shop that focuses in on delicious concoctions. A unique sandwich shop startup will provide you success, trust us on this. Try your best to secure a location that's near a busy office. The more people around your shop, the hungrier people will be at lunchtime. Smoothies. You don't need a huge place to rent for a smoothie shop, you just need amazing smoothie recipes to draw people in. Think about it this way, a small shop with a great product will have people coming back, but a large shop with no diversity in the smoothies will keep people away. Weight Loss Center. People can go online to research weight loss recipes and exercises, but that doesn't always mean that the people who do that are going to be completely committed. Studies can't prove it, but for some reason, men and women stick to weight loss programs more so when they have to physically go in person to talk to someone and sign up for a program. Try it out.